Now, the race for the position for North West ANC chairperson is currently heating up. 62-year-old Premier Bushimape and the province's finance MEC are just two of those contesting for the position.
Oh, it's heating up, especially because the provincial conference is expected to happen later this month. So with details of what we can expect, Pule Letshwiti-Jones tells us a bit more about the contenders for the top ANC job in the province.
In just about 2 weeks, the North West may have a new ANC chairperson if its conference does sit. The MEC of Finance and ANC interim provincial committee member has now joined the race for the hotly contested chair position. Mutlalepula Rosho joins the likes of Premier Bushimape in Economic Development, Environment, Conservation and Tourism MEC Kinetswe Mosenori. Rosho says being a woman in politics may be challenging, but she's ready to contest. But she still needs the backing of major players like the Botswana district and Ngakamudira Mulema district.
I mean, we have had quite a very strong woman, at Namulua. May her soul rest in eternal peace, but for her to rise in glory, I think some of us as women, we need to rise to the occasion and make sure that we can hit the ground running. The baton of women leadership that she left in the Northwest, we can pick that baton and move forward, being selfless and making sure that the agenda of changing the lives of the people becomes a reality. And also working with everybody. It's not only about women leadership. We need to extend the hand of unity, of renewing the organization, of rebuilding the organization. And I believe that I have that zeal, I have that energy, and I'm quite capacitated, of course, from the teachings of the African National Congress.
Mapi, on the other hand, seems to have all the odds in his favor and is likely to emerge as chairperson in the province. He's also the head of the party's political education in the province and says his age won't deter him from contesting.
I've been requested to stand by several people, and as it is the custom, one will reflect on this and one will say, yes, I think if I'm required to serve, I will serve. And so it is not a type of contest that is similar to what's happening, let's say, in the US, where it's a matter of life and death, where it's a case of promoting yourself and not looking at the interest of people you must serve, at the interest of the organization that will be giving you that responsibility. So I think if I'm required to serve, I will serve.
He, however, says it's high time young people are ushered into the ANC to lead the organization in future.
I think, as you said, I'm not supposed to be in this position. I think younger people should be leading. But I think there is some uniqueness with our province that those who were there before should be combined with the new ones, so that then they can try to manage this. I think our transition was not well managed that time, and so we have to come back and see how do we correct this.
The Tsetepela campaign is also now underway, led by former Premier Supra Mahumapelo. Since his removal in 2018, Mahumapelo is hoping for a stronger comeback, gunning for the chairperson position.
We are doing fine up to so far. We understand that members of the ANC, they still believe in the leadership of Comrade Supra Mahumapelo. That's why we are working very hard on the ground to ensure that he comes back as the provincial chair of the ANC. We're speaking now of the provincial conference. We are going to support Comrade Supra as the provincial chair. As to what happens in the national conference, we'll see when we continue to engage other provinces.
Nono Maloye, former ANC MP, has also thrown his hat in the ring for the chairperson position. However, the North West is facing challenges with allegations of councillors being placed in positions irregularly. Some ANC branches are now threatening to interdict the province through the courts. Pule Letshwiti-Jones, Ahikeng in the North West.